Hi, it's Linda here. Thanks for joining me today as I play with these goodies for Mudra stamps. I'm using their beautiful Christmas Decors stamp set and the fabulous Splash Stencil today with a range of Distress and Distress Oxide ink colours. So first of all, you'll see I've cut myself a little tag shape there, and I'm inking up my images and the image and the sentiment, I should say, from the stamp set using VersaMark ink because I am going to be heat embossing for my Emboss Resist today. So stamping it a couple of times to get good coverage, and then sprinkling on the top of that some white embossing powder. Once the embossing powder is on, it's a matter of heat setting it, and then I'll use a range of distress inks over the top. And first of all, you'll see me using the stencil with the distress inks, and then I take off the stencil and I just use the same colours of distress ink straight on to the tag. It gives you a nice subtle effect of the stencil underneath. It's very light. It does show up more in real life than you'll see on the camera, but it does give it a beautiful extra bit of detail. So you'll see I list the distress colours that I'm using each time, and you'll get to see the lids as well in case anything doesn't seem quite right. That is a distress oxide, as you can see, whereas the other one, this one is straight distress. So you'll be able to see the lids each time and work out what I've used, and I'll show you the process right through for this one, and then I'll go through the next few just to show you the colour combinations I use. It's just a matter of using the stencil on the top first and ink blending through the beautiful splashes, and then peeling that off and then using the same ink colours over the same spots again, and it just gives you that subtle detail of the splash in the background but with more intense colour over the top, so the whole stencil, or the whole tag, sorry, ends up being coloured. And it really does look beautiful and very festive. So, blending all those beautiful inks, and I've used Bristol Smooth cardstock, which really is fabulous for ink blending, makes it very easy, it's not at all difficult. So just using my little mini ink blending tool, getting good coverage of all the colours, and then I'll grab a tissue, and as is always wise when you've been doing some ink blending over your embossing, it's good to wipe off the embossed areas so that they shine out nice and bright white. And you'll see what a difference that makes as I polish it all up there. Then it's a matter of working out my little topper at the top of my tag where I will thread my twine or ribbon or whatever I choose for that tag, and I'm just using my little fingertip craft knife to cut the little opening there, and then I'll stick my little tag topper on and I'll add my twine through that. So I won't talk all the way through the process because it's the same, and you can just enjoy watching the different tags come together and have a look and see which colours you like the most. Oh, before I go, I will mention that for this one I decided to have like a bit of a snowy effect over the top, and I used my Nuvo Glimmer paste in Moonstone, but it has got quite thick. It's definitely not as thin and easy to spread, and I don't know why that is because I've certainly screwed the lid on carefully and tightly between each use, but I can see that I'm not going to probably be able to use what's left in the jar now because it just has got a bit thick. So just a word of warning for those of you who might have the Glimmer paste, that this is something that could possibly happen, unfortunately. And there you can see my little glittery snowflakes. Alright, we're on to tag number 2, and I'm just using repositionable tape. It's got the embossed deer and sentiment on there already, so I won't show you that part again, and you'll be able to just watch the ink blending. Whoop, I nearly forgot to put my stencil down first, did you see that? So just sorting myself out there, getting the right process, and I'll let you enjoy now all the different tags that I do create, and I hope it gives you some inspiration and some ideas for your Christmas creations.